Alright, hello everybody, this is Gabe from Helios Gaming again. So today we're going to be doing some more level 80 climbing action. I'm on my my engineer today. I just got my mesmer to level 80, so today we're going to be getting my this little guy to getting him to 80 or close to it. Right now I'm 53. I've got an experience booster going. Just finished off my dailies for today. And I'm going to switch presets here. There we go. So you're not dealing with the whole desktop. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. So I've already done, see, I've already mapped, or rather not map completed, but I've hit up all of my waypoints in Naguma, and Kryda, left Sparkfly Fen, or Bowtie Coast, but I could do that. And I've also hit up the Shiver Peaks as well, minus Frostwork Sound and Mount Maelstrom. Ascalon's looking pretty good. We'll probably do Blaze Ridge Steps here. Should get like this, go up the side of the map. Alright. So far, like, my leveling strategy has been just to, get waypoints and some point of interest in each zone. I'll defend this camp. Get my kill streak going. So it's been to map complete zone that way, because you get, I guess, some like 1% experience at the level for each or waypoint that you hit. Waypoints get a little bit more than a point of interest. So I've just been hitting them up in each zone, and then I'm also, as a result, getting the map completion, or rather uncovering area as well.
Accelerate! Come here, old friend.
So if I'm getting like 1 to 2% per waypoint, plus also having the experience booster going, it's giving me about 4% per waypoint. So if I do a map zone with 20 waypoints on it, it's not a bad return on investment there. Because in the meantime, I am also seeing.
Beaten, but you don't know it yet. Rare and valuable.
So anyways, yeah, I'm getting about 30% of a level for each zone that I do on top of any other events that I'm completing on the way. It also helps, like, usually if I see an event near, Karma Heart, I'll do those as well. That just helps me finish up match completion. I have found though that I'm missing like a lot of opportunities for missing out on a lot of opportunities for getting the map completion bonuses. 'Cause you only get a map completion bonus if your character is of that level. For instance, if you use Sparklight, then you have to do between 45 and 55 to get the map completion items. So I'm missing out on a couple of those, but that's really not that big of a deal because it's mostly materials that I'm missing out on.
I die invincible.
And if you're watching, just let me know if the audio levels are okay. I've noticed with some of my streams, the game audio has just been way too high, so it's kind of hard to hear anything that's going on. Some night stacking.
6 feet tall.
Yeah, I really enjoyed some of these area might, or rather using these fire fields, and then following up with orbital strike. I have a trait going that gives me this trait here gives orbital strike an additional 1 second hit after its first strike, which is awesome, because that allows me to. Let's see what we come up here. Alright, cool. Because that allows me to get a second stack of might. So total I can get like 9 stacks of might with this build, which is really awesome. Let's pop that. So I got those two. I just need to do some hardcore salvaging now.
This is the only proper course.
Medium armor, again with the shield. Not gonna use that. Better damage than that.
This is the only proper course.
I'll sell that. Okay. Nice. I will take all the materials I can get. Let's slow down. Thanks. More crafting supplies.
May the gods protect you.
I'm really just like selling off all my rooms. That's not good. That's not good. So my gloves, I'll take those.
Greetings.
Ah, recognition.
Hey, it's some of knowledge.
This is the only proper course.
Yeah. Alright, now
I'll be on my way. Accelerate!
We have an hour and 15 minutes left on this booster. So I'm probably going to hit up, I'm going to hit up a couple more zones here and then I'm going to do some personal story. With the plus 50%, it affects all game modes, so even rewards from personal story will give you a boost, and personal story gives you like, something like 25%.
Come on, do your worst.
Something like 25% to your current level. Let's see exactly what it is. So yeah, so 27% of your current level. I'm getting plus 50% on that, so I'm getting almost like a third of a level every single time I do personal story. As you can see, just like getting one waypoint with a huge boost in experience there.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
I'll probably do like some type of combo field, but I'll just walk it off. Streamlined kits, by the way. If you have an engineer, definitely helpful for leveling your engineer, because it gives you 20 seconds of swiftness every time you switch to a kit, whenever you don't have swiftness. So you do have to let the swiftness run out, but if you're quick and ready to swap to another kit whenever it activates, it's basically infinite swiftness, which is awesome. Master Gauntlet, so we'll run here. I have found though, like, at least with my current equipped kits, the only one that won't trigger combat is the flamethrower. The other kits will drop something.
The thrill. Accelerate!
So Clockwork Rocks. I don't have a waypoint for that one. Alright, so we'll head up here. Avoid the Breeze Riders. I got a waypoint up there. Sorry for all the constant map switching. I guess I'll try to do that a little less.
Vitality restored!
Oh, I can make it bigger. That's helpful. So I'll find a lot of times I'll switch to another kit that would otherwise trigger combat, right before we're gonna cave in here, double take. So I'll switch to a kit that would trigger combat right before my swiftness runs out, and then I'll switch back to flamethrower. That way there's no lost swiftness. Alright, so nearly done with that corner. You know, we're gonna go up north here. I'm gonna go up north to get our final corner of the map here. Oh, this is that shark camp. This is like my least favorite heart to get in the game.
Look what I found.
It's just a difficult heart to get with. Oh, actually, I guess we're not there yet. But it's a difficult heart to get with having to sneak through the char camp. Seems like unnecessarily so. Yeah, here we go. Tawny Ridge. So these Ashley Legion flags. And you have to fix them while you're invisible, just like that char right there was. So it can be pretty tricky because the char have just like this kind of awkward field of vision, and it just makes it really difficult to get the flags without being seen. But there are certain paths that are like much easier than others, but it took me several tries to get it on my first character that I did it with. So, right now I'm not super interested in getting 100% map completion on these characters. I'm just trying to get them to 80. And then I can do map completion for legendaries or whatever armors I want to get. Oh, let's see if we can get some iron on it. Yeah. Cool. Champlain blower, no thanks. This actually. Alright, let's see what we're doing. So we're at 14 out of 18. I've got a good portion of the middle of the map unexplored, and then I think I have... Let's see what I got here. I thought I had a waypoint in the middle of the map, yeah. This we have explored. So let's do... Alright, so I'm just going to do a run up the middle of the map, uncover some extra areas, and we'll move on. Alright, so we're at 16, 18. Alright, let's see what I'm missing here. Oh no.
Vitality restored!
Yeah, so some of might stacking, so 6 stacks just from Orbital Strike going off. Right now, since I'm leveling, I'm currently like favoring the power Grenader over condition damage. Seems to be like that's the way to go even for endgame as well, just to stick with power Grenader and then Scrapper.
Aim quickly.
So almost done with Blaze Ridge Steps here.
Accelerate!
I was trying not to trigger combat there, but I was stuck on the bush. Cool.
That's more like it.
Oh, the strength is very good. Alright, so I get this last one, we'll do a personal story. I got earlier. Gold ore. Oh, that's okay, I'll still get it. Well, also been making sure to mine any iron ore as I see it. So I've hit my cap of like 200 or 500 ore. Let's see, can I get up here? Let's see. Yeah. So there's Serenity Temple there. I wonder what happened before raining. Let's see if I can squeeze in a couple of these on here.
I seek artifacts from the ruins of Serenity Temple. Lend a hand in the interest of knowledge.
Let's
I seek artifacts from... That is exactly what I'm looking for. What a treasure trove. I can't wait to begin my research. Well, perhaps a bit.
Let's get this here challenge. Looks like it's just cleaning this area. Marshes will worry about it. I just got gold for that one. Alright, so for our first exploring.
Ready for some action?
Yes,
We
I
found
do.
Kudu. Let's go deliver an inspirational beating.
Accelerate! Zoja, good. I was afraid you'd been killed. And if you're dead, who will witness the ascendance of Snaf's greatest apprentice? As you can see, there are still a few glitches in the system. These unexpected elemental portals, for example. Zoja, good. I was
Too much
afraid you'd been
unstable
killed.
energy.
And if you're dead, who
It's
will...
just like everything else about you, Kudu. Unstable. Now shut that thing down before your glitchy knockoff destroys everything.
But that's what field tests are for, right? Now that I've ironed out the kinks, my Weathermatic 5000 is ready for its debut.
That's my invention, Kudu. Shut it down now and we'll let you walk out of here. Well, limp out. There's still a beating headed your way.
Sorry, can't stay. I've got an appointment with the Arcane Council. I guarantee they'll be swept away by my demonstration. I just hope they're all wearing hip boots. I have the sneaking suspicion it's going to rain in Ratasum forever. Oh, did Zoja's mechanical best friend fall down? Oh, sparkles now, too. Feel the blinding sting of my blizzard. Wither, shrivel, curl and blacken in my blistering heat. My genius strikes like lightning.
Just revive him.
I die invincible.
You can't compare to me. Time for me to make my trademark.
Run, miscreant! You chose this!
Where did Kudu go? I was going to cram his feet down his throat and make him swallow himself.
I like a plan with no drawbacks, but Kudu's long gone. He stole the designs for a personal teleporter ages ago. Whenever he's losing an argument or a fight or just losing face, zap, he's gone. Usually after getting in the last word.
He mentioned the council and said he was going to make it rain forever. But what does he get out of flooding Ratasum?
He's Inquest and he's petty. If he embarrasses the counselors or even kills a few, it disrupts the system. And the Inquest will capitalize on that.
Not if we stop him. And we will. The council is important, but did you hear what he named my invention? Weathermatic 5000, indeed. Kudu must pay.
So this thing is gonna work.
Interested in something specific?
Interesting.
We don't actually have it.
How are you?
Someone should check that.
I hereby convene this special session of the Arcane Council. The floor is yours, Kudu, and make it good. We're busy people.
I guarantee you'll be impressed, counselors. My Weathermatic 5000 will change.
Stop! Kudu is setting you up. He's going.
Ah, Zoja. I trust the council is familiar with Snaf's former menial. So glad you got my invitation, dear. I was afraid something terrible had happened to you. No matter. Plenty of time for that later. I have to run now, counselors. It's a wee bit failure-heavy in here for my taste.
I die invincible.
I got this. Anything Kudu built, I can check out. Please.
Not so fast, Zoja. The council can take care of itself. We need experience, not...
Back off, Flax. I trained with Snap, just like Kudu, so shut up and let me save us all. Trust me, this thing Kudu tracks is summon elementals. Keep them off me while I work.
Oh hey, welcome to the stream. How are you?
I die invincible.
My time is limited.
Exhilarating.
Oh, I'm great. Just spending some time on the engineer.
Defensive protocol.
Do you play Guild Wars 2 as well? How's that? Is that a little bit better?
So, a deluge in your chambers and a bevy of hostile elementals. Is the council ready to declare Kudu a threat, or do you need more proof?
The council is well aware of the animosity between... I, for one, didn't see any elementals until after Zoja tampered with Kudu's device.
Huh, nice.
This calls for a full...
Cool, so do you play Guild Wars 2 as well, or play any
Which
other
will take months
MMOs?
to reach a conclusion, if it ever does. With
Let it go, Savant. It's Ratasum. The Council's main duty is to preserve itself. These days, we stopped Kudu and destroyed the machine he stole from you. I'm gonna count that as a win. But I'm getting increasingly tired of Council politics. Keep yourself available. I've got a few irons in the fire.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I started playing beta. My count is, I don't know. I'm like 3 days shy of like the running the full beta, but honestly I haven't played very much until like this year, so I got my warrior to 80 last year, but just recently picked it back up again, so I've been leveling up like Mesmer and Engineer, just kind of getting a play for like medium and light armor classes, just to sort of see what I like. What main do you have? Oh, nice. Yeah, my first character was an elementalist. Yeah, because it was my first character as well on the original Guild Wars, which I also had played since beta. And so I wanted to start out with elementalist, but just getting into the game, Ellie can seem pretty difficult. I mean, at least just from like a beginner's perspective. Now I want to get back into it. I kind of wish I'd gotten into it though during the days of like Fiery Greatsword and all that stuff with dungeon running, but that's probably my next character I'm going to try to get to 80. Why do you play on a European server? And also, why is it so hard to get around Route Assume? I like can't figure out where this waypoint is. Oh, for sure, yeah. No. Oh, nice. Where are you originally from in Europe?
Actually, they're quite entertaining and enlightening. Participation is encouraged.
Participating isn't really my
Accelerate!
Cool. Oh, nice, Netherlands. Cool. Yeah,
Good. You got my
my dad's family is from the Netherlands. Their last name is De Waal. But most of them have like recently moved to immigrated to Colorado. And my in-laws, they're all from from Czech Republic.
Seventh law of maginatics posits that magical energy cannot be destroyed. Today, I will prove that magic is a limited resource, like water or timber. Using my advanced equipment, I have detected significant drops in the world's ambient magic levels. This drop, I believe, is directly attributed to the return of the Elder Dragons. They consume magic at an alarming rate. If the dragons are not stopped soon, they will leech all of the magic from the world. Ah, bosh!
Do you play do you do any PvP, or like you find PvE to be more fun? Or like anything you're working on right now on your PvE characters? Like legendaries or collectibles or anything
I
like
must
that.
have left them in my lab. Please, excuse me while I fetch my records. I can prove the problem exists, then we can focus on its solution.
Professor Gore will return shortly. Until then, please welcome Sepha from the phrenologist crew.
Thank you for coming. I see a lot of overlap in Gore's theory and our shared goals.
Do I? If Gore's research aligns with the Priory's, we may be looking at a cultural revolution.
Revolutions are won militarily, not academically. Still, Gore's theory could prove useful.
I agree, but nothing can happen until Gore makes his case. Why don't we all settle in and listen?
Yeah, for sure, I can imagine. Yeah, I've like started to look into which legendaries I may want to craft, but it is really time consuming.
You have something.
I don't have any kids, but I am married, and
Savant,
so that,
allow
you know,
me
it
to
does
present
require you
3
can't
of
play Guild Wars
Vartus's
24 hours a day to
finest
try to farm
Slep
out
of the Vigil,
legendaries.
Batanga of the Order of Whispers, and Crosso of the Derman Priory. I asked them here to listen to Professor Gore's
I'm not really
speech
sure what
because they
legendary
all
I want
have
to
an
craft.
interest
Like
in
I've looked
fighting the
at
Elder Dragons.
Bolt looks
Pleased to
really
meet you,
cool, but it would
Savant.
only be for my
The Derman
engineer, so
Priory
as I
is
looked at maybe
dedicated
some
to research
greatswords
and
that I want to craft.
exploration. As you can imagine, we've been watching Professor Gore's progress with keen interest. I'm glad to see you share that interest.
We all share
Yeah,
the
that's
Priory's
true. Like
interest,
I'm glad they've
just
changed
not their
like
methods. In the
the
Order of
pacing of
Whispers,
it a
we
little bit
specialize
more.
in covert activity, information,
And I
infiltration,
especially
and
like that
assassination.
usually that first volume
I
of the
understand you're
precursor
more of a doer
crafting
than a
is the
researcher,
difficult
so
one, so
you'll
everything
appreciate
after that
this.
is a little bit
If
easier.
Gore's theory gives us a clear avenue of attack,
How clear does a target have to be?
You know, I mean, is it worthwhile
Dragons aren't
to
exactly
develop
tiny,
crafting to
nor do they keep a
400
low
or
profile.
500 on
The
a
Vigil's
single
army
character
of
and just
dedicated
use them to
fighters
craft,
was
just use
founded
a
to
single
confront the
main, or
dragons through force of
is there any
arms.
benefit to
I'm
having
here
multiple
to see if
characters with
Gore's work
crafting
can help us
disciplines?
do that.
Pleased to meet you all. Professor Gore's theory is groundbreaking, and the implication.
He should be back soon. Let's see if any of the other speakers have any insights for us. while we wait.
Yeah.
An exhaustive study of Tyrian physiognomy led me to derive what I call Cepha's constant, multiplied by the mean ratio of body mass.
Yeah, it's kind of why I'm just enjoying just playing the game right now. Instead of collecting, I'm trying to get some characters to 80 instead of crafting everything. I'll only craft some one tune, but it costs 50 silver to switch between them, which is somewhat annoying. Yeah, it's true.
Your attention, please.
Do you have just the 2 crafting license, or have you bought additional crafting license?
The Arcane Eye reports that he was killed in a tragic lab accident while recovering his notes. It is a terrible blow to science. We should all mourn one of Ratasum's finest minds. On that dolorous note, this seminar is hereby concluded. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that's I imagine the problem I imagine I'm gonna have once I get a little bit further with each character on crafting. I think right now I've just picked whatever their armor set would be, and then
Greetings.
I just need to go shoot additional, but after tax refund.
Gore died
Yeah.
just as he was about to present proof of his theory. Does that strike anyone else?
It does. I'd like to inspect Gore's lab and.
Yeah, I took a look through the gym store yesterday just to see everything they've added in the last couple weeks, because I really haven't taken a look, and that's when I saw the brooms and carpets and all the kites you can buy.
find the materials to make a convincing
I
forgery,
guess
and
if you have
walk
money
right
for
past
that
the
kind of
arcane
stuff.
eye.
How unnecessarily complicated. Simpler to just outwit the sentries outside Gore's lab. The Arcane Eye can't match the Priory's brain power.
I'll leave
So your husband has his own
fact-finding
account? Do you both have like Twitch accounts as well?
You lot establish a clear objective. The vigil will be ready.
Listen, Savant, I'm pursuing a long-term, big-picture strategy. We need to know what Gore was going to show us. And if he was silenced, we need to know who did it and why. Good luck.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'd rather pay for the fun stuff and the things that really matter. It's an equal playing field for everybody.
See you outside Counselor Flax's lab.
Wow, 4 accounts between the two of you? That's crazy. I have 10 characters on this one account. My wife has one as well, but she doesn't play very often. But wow, that's a lot of characters to keep track of. On the first Guild Wars, I had 3 accounts. With a total of, I think, of 21 or 22 characters. So do both of you have one NA and one EU account? Let's see. Okay.
Accelerate!
Let's see if I can figure out how to make my way back up there now. Huh, okay. I had to bring the game audio down to like 10 out of 100 so that it's not completely overpowering my voice. Yeah. If I talk much louder, then it's like my neighbors will be listening to our Twitch stream. So I changed the quality of the stream. I changed it to 720p, so it's not like as sharp, but it does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the yeah, but it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like really the only one that struggles like that. I changed it to 720p, so it's not like as sharp, but it does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the
I like that.
but it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like really the only one that struggles like that. I changed it to 720p, so it's not like as sharp.
There's no dearth
but,
of lab assistance to a cost.
It does help
They're only
with all
doing their job.
some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the
I like that.
it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like the only one that struggles
I'll
like
talk that
that.
up. Passion, rather.
720p, so it's not like as sharp.
There's no dearth of
But
lab
Can you
assistance.
talk your way into
it
it?
does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the
I like that.
it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like the only one that
I'll
struggles
talk
like
that
that.
up. Passion, rather.
720p, so it's not like as sharp. But
Can you talk your way into
it
it?
does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the
I like that.
it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like the only one that struggles like that. 720p, so it's not like as sharp. But
Can you talk your way into
it
it?
does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the
I like that.
it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like the only one that struggles like that. 720p, so it's not like as sharp. But
Can you talk your way into it?
it does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be like the only one that struggles like that. 720p, so it's not like as sharp. But
Can you talk your way into it?
it does help with all some of the skipping issues that we're. So I changed the it seems to be like Guild Wars seems to be just creating distractions and just like blowing everything up.
Containment's at max capacity. You're permanently too late. Containment
Great distraction is in just like boring.
She's starting to crack. One more thump and she'll shatter.
Great distraction is in just like boring.
She's starting to crack. One more thump and she'll shatter.
Great distraction is in just like boring.
She's starting to crack. One more thump and she'll shatter.
Great distraction is in just like boring. Nice. Nice. Oh, engineer is a lot of fun. It took me a while to get used to swapping between your different kits, because it feels very much like Elementalist, where you're constantly swapping back and forth between them, as opposed to just like, oh, engineer is a lot of fun. My main is warrior, so I was used to sticking to great swords like 90% of the time. So once I like changed up some of my key bindings, like basically I use for shift 1 through 5 that I used previously a zero. So I changed up the key bindings there and made playing the class a lot more comfortable. So once I like changed up, honestly, a key binding great to just see like basically I use for shift 1 through 5 that I used previously a zero. So I changed up the key bindings there and made playing the class. I really enjoyed the class. Character that got into the fun. Honestly, honestly kind of surprised to hear from Warrior. I use for shift 1 through 5 really liking this range. So I changed up the key bindings there and made playing the class. I really enjoyed the class. Character that got into the fun. Honestly kind of surprised to hear from Warrior. I use for shift 1 through 5 really liking this range. So I changed up the key bindings there and made playing the class. I really. Oh. Sorry, that was weird. I guess my... Oh, no worries. Let's see. Yeah, it was weird. I guess I have my dashboard up and I guess it started playing audio. Oh. Cool, are you hearing the double mic anymore? Yeah, getting Twitch troubleshooting was pretty interesting. When we first got the webcam and got the stream going, we had double audio on every stream. We couldn't figure out what was going on. It was because we actually had like audio enabled on the webcam. So every stream was just hearing myself.
The Arcane Council sent us to survey the situation. They're waiting on our report.
You're out of your league. The Arcane Eye is handling this for the Council.
Not anymore.
See? Glitch. This is just typical. Those bureaucrats...
Yeah, right now I'm wanting to, like, once I get this character to 80, I am wanting to, like, learn the class a little bit better through in-game content. I really wish that dungeons were still a thing. I guess maybe I need to find a guild that still does dungeon runs, because my current guild is pretty inactive with dungeon runs.
Hold everything. This isn't Gore's body, is it?
It sure isn't. Which means Gore's oh-so-convenient death is merely a ruse. But whose ruse? We need more clues.
Keep that up, and I'll give you a bruise. Lose.
Stop right there. You idiots have seen enough. You're Move along. Now, before I have to send for more body bags.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is Fractals is probably my next bet. Because there's just things you learn really quickly through them, like, I mean, honestly, like how to deal with different combo fields.
Something fishy here.
I mean, it's only recently playing this engineer that I've really started to, like, get confident with managing the combo fire fields that I was able to create to give myself might stacks. But you have to pick that stuff up whenever you play dungeons, otherwise you're just not successful. So yeah, I'll probably end up hitting up Fractals just to flesh out my character's gear a little bit more and get better at them. Let's see.
Accelerate!
So Gore's death was a fraud. How does knowing that help us? The problem is still Elder Dragon. While you poke around in back alleys or libraries for information, a vigil is out there fighting.
And while you're fighting, Whispers is setting up the means to deliver a death blow. We appreciate the distraction you provide, but you don't really think you're going to overpower an Elder Dragon, do you?
Swords alone won't get results. Neither will intrigue. The Priory supports a more holistic approach. We intend to learn all we can about the dragons and their
What classes does your husband play?
Rakt's arcane eye agents were all over Gore's lab. They removed a body they claimed was Gore, but it wasn't. I suspect he's still alive.
If he is, the Arcane Eye has him. They run a remote facility in a human village called Garenhoth. It's isolated, remote,
Finally, a concrete objective. Just say the word, and I'll have vigil soldiers standing by to storm Garenhoth.
No, Rakt is too good at this game for that.
All about warrior.
I'm better.
Nice. Does he play Berserker?
I say we stage a demonstration and get ourselves arrested. Rakt will haul us in to avoid undue attention. Then we break out and bring Gore with us.
Regrettably, I cannot participate. I must confer with my colleagues in the Priory, but I wish you luck.
I want you to take it from here, Savant. I'm going with Crasso to help the Priory look into Gore's theory. We both need to make inroads with the orders for my long-term plan to be viable. Work with whichever one here you think will get the job done.
I will. I'm as eager to figure this out as you are. And eventually, you'll need to share some details about this long-range plan of yours.
How interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the amount of hero, like, I had enough hero, at 80 you have enough hero points to get your elite spec, but without mastery points and everything, it's really difficult to, you can maybe get one minor trait on the character and then, let's see. So yeah, I am with him on that. I've got, I unlocked Chronomancer and I unlocked Berserker, and I haven't had a chance to use either of them because I don't have any of the stats at all, or any of the traits yet. Does he have several 80s on his characters, or does he just like switch between them and a lot of them are still being leveled up? It's kind of like where I am. I've got this tune, 2 80s, one in their 40s, and everybody else is like 25. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, I've done a little bit of dry top, but I've been so like busy with leveling everybody that I haven't really had a chance to do much of Silver Wastes, and I
Zoja's
even
info
bought
places the inquest base in this
I
area,
pre-ordered Heart
but
of
it'll take some
Thorns, but
legwork to pin down the exact location.
pre-ordered Heart of Thorns,
to
but I
find
still
gold.
haven't
For
really
the
done
time
much of the
being, the
content.
Vigil's work is my work.
Superb. We need Gore back.
Oh, most are
He's one
80.
of the
Wow.
few geniuses who actually addresses the impact we have on our surroundings.
Since when is the Vigil so concerned about the environment? I thought your sole focus was the dragons.
That's our main focus, not our only one. Confronting the... Now let's find Gore. As General Soulkeeper says, you can't kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That would explain why. Yeah, when I first did... When I am... It's like 30 hero points or something to unlock your... elite spec, and when I saw that, it was like, how are you supposed to fully unlock all of these? Let's see. Oops. That was weird. That is an awesome loading screen.
Excelsior.
Zoja's info places the inquest base
What do you
in
think
this
of Heart of
area,
Thorns so
but
far?
It'll take some legwork to pin down the exact location.
That's why I'm here, to find Gore. For the time being, the Vigil's work is my work.
Superb. We need Gore back. He's one of the few geniuses who actually addresses the impact we have on our surroundings.
Since when is the Vigil so concerned about the environment? I thought your sole focus was the dragons.
That's our main focus, not our only one. Confronting the dragon shines a light on our own destructive habits, which is a personal priority of mine. Now let's find Gore. As General Soulkeeper says, you can't kill two birds with one stone until you have the stone in hand.
Accelerate! You don't belong here. I need backup.
Stay here and secure our exit. We'll get Professor Gore.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Whenever they first announced gliding, I don't know, I guess I had like mixed emotions about it, but the feedback on it has been really awesome. I'm glad that they're adding it to Central Tyria as well.
Down you go. That's the difference. Hello?
Yeah.
Is someone there? I can't see.
Yeah, a lot of the zones in Core Tyria, you can just kind of walk through them.
Professor Gore, we're here to rescue you. Are you all right?
Unharmed, at any rate. Please, who are you? Can you tell me why I've been incarcerated?
We're supporters of yours, sir. Your theory about the dragons has made you some powerful enemies. Until we can neutralize those enemies, we need to protect you from them. But first, we have to extract you from this place. We should split up and force any pursuers to follow two trails. I'll take Gore with me, and we'll rendezvous with Zoja and the other orders.
Yeah, I'm thinking my first character I'm probably gonna be serious about HOT maps with is probably, I'm thinking my Mesmer. The class just feels really, really dynamic compared to my warrior right now. So when you say completed maps, like, are you like literally talking about map completion, just like completing all the hero points and POIs and all the things like that?
We're seeing a sharp increase in dragon minion activity at several key locations.
I know. Vigil resources are stretched thin. As soon as we clear an area out, more minions push in.
One bright spot in all this extra activity is that the Priory has been able to capture several minions for study.
Your bright spot is pretty dark, Scholar. At least Professor Gore is safe for now.
All of us are safe for now. What about later? When the dragons come
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you all for collaborating on my rescue.
Is it very
jailing
gear
me
dependent?
for a
Like,
theory.
if you just have your like
Outrageous.
basic exotic equipment on a
I
level
agree.
80,
The
is
best
that
way to counter
usually
such
enough to do the
opprobrium
content?
is to prove your theory correct. How do we demonstrate that the dragons consume magic?
Simple. We find an area infested with dragon minions, let's say undead, and clear it while Gore measures the ambient magic. Then we track the changes in Gore's readings. End result, fewer undead, we get data, and we give the environment some relief. It's a win-win-win.
I prefer a more controlled experiment. The Priory has already captured several dragon minions for advanced study. This definitely qualifies.
Sounds like two sound options. The Order of Whispers will be standing by when you're finished collecting your data.
I know what you're going to say, Zolja. But before I pick an option, I want to know what your mysterious long-range plan is.
In a word, alliances.
Oh, is
Building
it
new
usually
ones
like,
on
is it
imperial
good enough to
homelands,
have
all
like
to
just
fight
your
the
basic
dragons.
exotic
You're
equipment?
working
Like
with
if
the
you
orders
got
to bring
your
about the former.
level 80 exotic
I'll deal with
equipment,
the latter in due course.
is that usually enough
For
to
now,
jump into
we
the
need to
content, or
substantiate
do you have
Gore's
to
theory.
farm better gear
How you
before
get
you
the
jump
proof is
into
up
it?
to you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just got exotics on. My Mesmer hit 80 last week, so I just got exotic equipment on him. Warrior already has like a full exotic set with a couple weapon sets with exotics.
All preparations are complete. Let the testing commence.
Alright, let's get the 57.
When you're ready, we'll bring in a dragon minion and blast it with arcane energy. We expect a strong reaction, but Don't worry. The containment field will protect us.
I'm prepared to measure the results. Savant, will you please throw the switch?
Oh, close here. Alright.
Okay, Professor. Bombarding the creature with pure magic. Now, anything? Anything at all? What are the readings on your sensor?
Oh, okay. Yeah, right now my warrior is Zerkers. I was actually reading a thread on Reddit today about like the benefits of just getting a Marauder set. Like especially on like a thief, for instance. What sets do you typically run?
Sorry, Professor. I should have anticipated. This test proved that we are all imperiled, particularly those of us possessing large magical stockpiles.
Unquestionably. On the bright side, this is the breakthrough I've been looking for. Proof positive that my theory is valid. These readings are conclusive. The more magic we gave it, the more was absorbed.
Yeah.
The Arcane Council can't possibly deny the correlation.
That may be, but in my experience, the Council's reactions aren't always easy to predict.
Still, we are one giant step closer to proving Gore's theory to the world. Let's share this data with Zoja and the other orders.
Yeah, I've heard Marauders is good. I know it's a little bit more expensive to get than a Zerker set, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm not really sure what I'm going to go with. I kind of feel like for my Mesmer, I feel like I need a little bit more survivability since I'm still learning the class. But that's why I don't know, I might jump into HOT with my warrior and then have my chops on Mesmer and Fractals. So it's down below.
Accelerate!
This is my first Assyrian character, so I'm still trying to get used to the personal story. Every other character I've done personal story on is human.
At an alarming rate.
This is the first step to building a coalition to battle the dragons. We need to tell everyone, the entire Assyrian
So do you have any other
population
games
as
you're playing
quickly
right
as
now, or
possible.
is Guild Wars like your...
Racked and the Arcane Eye won't allow it.
Your
So
main
how
one?
do we get vital information past a highly trained, secret police force dedicated to keeping it contained?
If the Priory called a conference,
They really are
all the
though.
most
I'm
influential
enjoying
geniuses in
the
Ratazur
animations to me are
would
the best. Like
attend.
every
Racked
time he
wouldn't
stops
dare
and
touch him.
kind of jerks
And once
over and
they
stuff
know,
is really
the
awesome.
news can't help but spread.
Word of mouth isn't reliable. Not against Racked. We need mass communication. We should commandeer the Golem Control Center and broadcast a message from there.
The Arcane Eye is the real problem. If we attack them head-on and take the fight to Racked himself, They won't be able to contain Gore's theory.
This is it, Savant. All 3 orders want you as a member. If you're willing, the plan you choose now will determine the order you join. Permanently.
Oh, I'm willing. That'll put me on the inside, with access to all of that order's resources from here on. That's what you meant by building alliances.
Partially, yes. The rest will come after we present Gore's theory to the world. Now, select a plan, and remember, the order you choose is the order you join.
Right, here it is. Let's see.
Completion leads to satisfaction.
Nice, Blade and Soul. Yeah, I've never played that one before. I've been thinking about getting Elder Scrolls Online. Honestly, just the thought of playing an MMO from my couch sounds nice. Alright, 4 minutes. Let's see if I can maximize the last 4 minutes of this this booster here. Once my booster runs out, we'll hit it up.
Gore's ready to start. Can't wait to hear what you discovered.
I've gathered the finest minds in the world for this, Gore.
Excuse me. The final member of my research team has arrived. If you and the audience are ready, we can begin.
Outstanding. Looking forward to your presentation, Professor. I'll introduce you. My fellow geniuses, please join the College of Synergetics in welcoming Professor Gore.
Thank you for coming. You may have already heard my theory about the Elder Dragons consuming magic. Today, I'm here to present incontrovertible proof of that theory. Proof and a warning. If left unchecked, the dragons will consume every last iota of magic in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, this presentation has been canceled on account of death. Yours.
Huh. Cool.
Stop.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Silencing me
I
won't
followed
help
you,
now.
so if you and your husband stream, you know,
only
I
trying
definitely
to
like to
help
check it
defend
out.
the
But
dragons.
thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Then you should have stayed in your cell. Now I have to kill everyone here and burn the room. What a waste of time.
It's a waste of a great deal more than time. Don't do this, Agent. Concealing the threat posed by the dragons helps no one and harms everyone.
You can't control the truth, Rat. Things have already gone too far.
That may be true, but you're not going any farther. Instead, you're all going to die right here, right now. I've sealed all the doors. Now to turn up the heat.
It all makes sense now.
Emergency protocols activated. Beginning attack sequence.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Use the console. I believe we can reprogram the golems to fight fire.
Always be loyal to your crew.
Switching to fire suppression mode.
snuffed.
Deactivated
It's
Relay.
Rat's turn.
Deactivating. Brentwood Relay. Deactivated.
It's over, Racked. Everyone here heard Gore's message, and they're about to spread it across Tyria.
And when the Council sees what you've done, they'll have your head.
The Council can be extremely myopic when it suits them. Besides, once you're all dead, there'll be nothing left for them to see.
It doesn't have to end like that. You're loyal, but you're also smart. You can still walk away from this.
No.
Battle silence. Accelerate!
Compounding our powers! Oh, makes sense.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Recognition.
Cool. No, that wasn't it. Oh, well. Dang, I missed the end of the last experience boost for like 2 seconds. It was just like counting down and I like skip the cutscene, counting down, skip this cutscene. Okay. Alright, well thank you everybody for watching. My experience boost is over and so this is the stream for today. I'll be streaming again probably this weekend and leveling this guy up and getting a little bit closer to 80. Thanks everybody for watching.